So what made you at that point of this story? What made you say I ain't coming back to America? You already 5 countries in, and you haven't went home yet at all.
Yeah, no, I was over America the minute I got to Brazil. Like I was well over America. Like I was already done. Like I wasn't interested in going back. I still don't miss it. Could I go back, for maybe a month or so? Yeah. Will I? Absolutely not.
All right, let's get to Kenya because there's a lot that happened in Kenya. So now we leave Tanzania, we in Kenya. So Kenya from Tanzania, culture shock. What's better? How could you relate? What made you love Kenya and made it a home base?
Like I said, the people were nice there. They have nice real estate. There's an energy about Kenya. Like if you go to Nairobi, it's a strong energy where
I'm gonna put this in
everybody
my notes.
feels
I'm listening.
everybody feels welcoming. They feel like I don't know, especially if you're a single man, you'll love Kenya. Like you'll love Kenya as a single man. Now that I'm not single, like Kenya is good, but it's not like what it used to be. And then I got a lot of haters. Them haters are on steroids now. So
Man, we're gonna
uh,
get to it. We're gonna get to
yeah,
that for sure. So when you first came to Kenya, how long did you stay there? Because I know you went other places after there. Your first trip to Kenya, how long was it?
10 days, and then when I left and came back, I stayed a whole 3 months, 4 months after that.
So in that 3 month process, you had to get like a visa. How was that like?
Yeah, yeah,
So
I
is it
had
like
the East African visa, which
yeah.
allowed you to go to
For
Uganda,
the-
Rwanda,
mhm.
Tanzania. I mean Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya.
Yeah, I know about that. O'Shea was talking about that. Like, it's like let you go to all on for free, but they said they stopped doing it and stuff. But
I can believe that.
you crazy. But so yeah, you leave Kenya, you come back to Kenya, and you made it a home base. Like cost for living, like I said, cost for living, internet rent, monthly expenses, and a month in Kenya without being a YouTuber. What would it cost?
I would say you need a budget for $1,500 for survival expenses, but it's gonna cost you somewhere around $4,000 to live the life that you want. To actually
Hmm.
be able to live and move the way how you want.
Right, right, right. So you in Kenya, you there, you come back, you live there 3 months. How did Kid Grayson's come about? Kid Greatness, my bad. Let me refresh it.
I met him at a club the first time in Kenya. I had seen his videos before, but I hadn't actually watched them. But I had just came across him. And, he was cool. And then we met in Turkey again. We was in Turkey at the same time, and then from there we just both went back to Nairobi, and we just clicked like brothers, close brothers.
All right. So when you meet Kid Grayson's, this is a question for me, like as a watcher of your channel and stuff like it. So you guys started traveling places. You went to South Africa and you went a little bit everywhere. I'm gonna get back to Kenya. Like I said, I'm just bouncing around and stuff. I'm looking at my notes and stuff while answering questions that people send me and stuff. So you guys start traveling around, you and Kid Greatness. I'm gonna be a critic of yours. It's just like when you go to countries like you went to South Africa. When you first get there, you was traveling. You was a solo traveler. You single. Like one thing that I didn't like, that you did was like, soon as you get there, oh man, this trash, man. Like as Americans, I just feel like we put our opinions out there too quick and we get judged on our opinions. Like in America, you got free speech, but when you go to another country and you say like, "Man, it's trash," they really get on you. And I kind of feel like, you know, bagging back to Kenya, I'm ahead of time. I kind of feel like that's a problem that the Kenyan people had. Like, you never said Kenya was bad, but I just feel like your opinions that you said, it's cool as American to say your opinion in America, but I feel like when you're in Africa in certain countries, they can say what they want to say about America and they'd be like, all right, cool, whoop de doo. But when you say how you feel in Kenya or any one of these African countries, it's just like it's just backlash. Like you can't say their opinion, like, but they can say what they want to say about us, but we can't say what we, it's just like I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, South Africa or is a great place. I mean, it's great, especially if you want to save money and have luxury living. But like socially, it's too Western for me. That's what I didn't like about it. Other than that, you talking about stuff to do, all that. I love Pretoria. It's a nice city, but nah, South Africa just. I mean, as a man with a woman now, it's cool. But back then, being single, nah. If I was single in South Africa, I'd just be a monk. Now going to Kenya, they say worse things about their government. I don't even talk about their government, but I do think, yeah, not my integrity, my candor is offensive to some people. I don't really say nothing wrong. I haven't, like you said, I haven't said nothing wrong about Kenya. They just can't handle. Some of them can't handle it. I don't know. I think I'm cursed over there.
I honestly, like, this is my opinion though. I just think, like I said though, like uh people can say what they want to say about us, and it holds, like people just let it brush off and just be like, all right, cool. Anyway, what they do. But I feel like when you say stuff like say for instance, you say Argentina soccer sucks, and you got a whole country of Argentina like behind them and just standing for it. Like we care nothing about soccer in America, but they country takes it like it's just like you speaking against them. And I just hate that. It's like they can say what they want to say about us, but anytime we have an opinion, it's just like, oh man, get him out the country. It's like what? Like so freedom of speech, that's one thing I can say about America. Freedom of speech, like you're allowed to say what you want to say, but being a traveler, you can't. In a lot of these countries, the women can't drive and they can't do this and that. But it's just like that American is difficult. You got pros and cons with it. So after you leave South Africa, like you go back to Kenya, like I was just gonna speed through South Africa because I really want to get back to Kenya. And my next question is though, like, being that your influence that you have in Kenya, you spoke so highly of it and you did so much, and people love and respect you. I see like when you post on Nairobi Gossip, I follow them. They hit me up on my other page on Instagram and stuff. Like I plan on coming there. So with the status that you have and all the travels that you do, why would you bring a Jay Rello? You didn't bring him. You basically was kind of like introducing him like to like Kenya and stuff like it. Did you see any of his content and what he stood for and stuff like it?
I mean, I had seen a couple of his. The only thing I had seen about Jay Rillo was when he was stuck in the DR, and I knew he was a funny dude, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know why they was trying to put that on me, because they was like, "Oh, you brought Jay Rillo to Kenya." The videos are on YouTube. Some motherfucker wandering around in a rice field in Cambodia could see my videos. So I can't take no responsibility for him being there, because I mean, yeah, anybody can see my videos and like it and come to Kenya, and then some people could, yeah. I mean, I did a live stream with him, but I mean,
But that's what I'm saying though, Austin. That's the point. Like I'm older, so I'm looking at it like, like when you older, you understand the value of your real friends. Like some people you just drop off. So when you bring like people like that around, say for instance, like I'm gonna just be on some stuff like I know you listen to music. I was watching you live. You listen to Boosie. You was doing your Boosie stuff the other day, right? So check this out, though. Like, right. So say for instance, like we in the streets, right? You come introduce a person like, yeah, this is my man right here. This Rello right here. This is my guy. He new in the town. I'm just showing him around, and then you introduce him to the people that's around, and then next thing you know, you're not around. He robbed the people, and they come through like, damn, we only know him because of you. It's kind of like you introduce the people to this guy. You jump on a live and you introduce him to him, and then he do some crash out stuff, and then next thing you know, you're like, nigga, I don't know that nigga like it. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, well, I mean, if we want to be technical though, I was on his channel. Like he asked me to come on his channel for a live stream.
True. I know the backstory. I already know. Like I'm just
Yeah.
getting the
So it
Chris's
was
out.
just kind of like, hey, you want to come on, do a live stream? Okay, cool, whatever. I come over there. And he was like, you know what? He was asking me like, hey, where do I need to stay at? Where I need to go? What I need, you know, basic questions about Kenya. And you know, the questions that he asked me, I had already said on YouTube, which is why I say he said, hey, like, you know, what are the women like in Kenya?
Somebody
Well,
just
I've
hit me
already
on
talked about that in
Instagram.
my videos. You know,
Exactly.
it's on, you know, there's another Jay Rillo that's not on YouTube that's already been there from my videos.
Exactly. I gotta ask you this question because they sent it to me on the Cash App. They said, you know, you got your woman. I know she's probably right there next to you. Which country has the friendliest women and why?
Into the channel, the rhythm is true. Hit the screen, join the flight. Come along.